Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Daily Hizuk. Baruch Hashem, you never know where you're going to find Hizuk. There was a book sent by my sister to my wife called The Positivity Bias. Beautiful book of a man who's a follower of Lubavitch in California. And he writes over here that we're all innately born, unfortunately, with a negativity bias. We just focus because we have to survive. We focus on the negative things around us so we can protect ourselves. And that's the natural way of a person. But there are people who work on what's called a positivity bias. And one of those people was the Lubavitcher Rebbe. And he talks a lot about how the Lubavitcher Rebbe cultivated in himself the ability to be positive even in negative circumstances. He had a very difficult life. He was on the run. He was kicked out of Europe during the war. He never had any children of his own. Yet he was able to find the positivity in life. In this book, it's absolutely phenomenal what he writes. There was a doctor, as you all heard of, named Sigmund Freud. And there was his number one student was a Dr. Frankl. Dr. Frankl was in Vienna in 1960 when there was a lady that came to his house with a message for him from the Rebbe, the Lubavitcher Rebbe, Rabbi Schneerson. And Rabbi Schneerson told him, stay strong with your theory and don't worry. Now, at this point, he was about to give up. He was at a point of just, nobody's going for my theory. What was his theory? Now, Sigmund Freud said that a person was made up of the experiences that he had, but also the way he is, and there's nothing to do about it. You have to sort of accept it, called psychotherapy. But Sigmund Freud died in 1939. Dr. Frankl went through Auschwitz. And in Auschwitz, he changed his entire worldview, and he went against everything that he believed up until then. And his new worldview said that even though a person is made up by the normal characteristics that he has and about the experiences around him, he said the following. He said that a person contains in him something extra, something mysterious that helps him to go above his experiences, and he called that a soul. And Rabbi Schneerson was very, very interested in this, and he was like, wow, that's amazing. He basically came up with a theory that a person could take his experiences of life and go beyond them and transcend and become inspired and great even in difficult times. And that was what the Rebbe spoke about. So one person once came to him and said, really? Really, is that true? He says, when I encounter people in life, he wrote to the Rebbe, you see the guy's nice, he's charming, he's good. He seems very good, He may even be concerned for you and love you. But when you dig a little bit deeper, you see that at his core, he's selfish, he's arrogant. Doesn't that prove that Freud was right? And the Rebbe said back to him something unbelievable. He goes, you didn't understand what Dr. Frankl was saying. You're right. And he gave a mashal, he gave a parable. He said, you're walking on the street and you see everything looks beautiful. You see a beautiful house, windows, the sun is shining, everything's gorgeous, everything's beautiful. But then right underneath where the house is and everything, you know what's underneath there? Dirt, smells, horrible, bugs. So really, it's not so beautiful. He goes, but if you keep on digging and you dig deeper and deeper and deeper, you know what you find? Precious minerals. You find onyx. You find all these things, diamonds. That's how it works. You see the beauty on top, then there's dirt, then deeper. There's all the unbelievable natural resources that exist in the world. The Rebbe said a person's the same way. He looks up, look, I'm clean, I have a suit, everything. You go a little deeper, you see some of those rough tendencies. But you can't just stop there like Freud did. You got to go deeper. And deep within a person is diamonds, is unbelievable things. Now, today, all of us, we know that experience that we've been having. We see the people around us, And you see they look nice from a distance. You get to know them a little bit. It's a little rough. But when you go even deeper, you see the beauty of people. That's the positivity. Seeing the experience we're having right now, yeah, from the outside, the world looks perfectly perfect. Look at the trees are out, everything looks fine. But there's a bacteria going, so it looks rough. But when we dig even deeper, we're going to find that there's so much good that we could find in the world, even when we see the dirt. We got to go deeper. This is the Hizuk of the day. Take one person, look at them, say, you know what, I always understood them as being like this. I got to know them, it wasn't so good. But then when I really dug deep, I found unbelievable well springs in their personality. I look at the people in my family. I didn't know them as well as I knew them now. I didn't know them as well as I know them now. Because this whole experience brought us together in such close quarters that I saw, wow, one of my children is a leader, a natural born leader, knows how to get things done. Another one of my children, I didn't know, they're unbelievable at so many different things. But ultimately, and we look at our spouse too, but ultimately we look in ourselves and find well springs of diamonds within us. Keep looking deeper and you'll find the gold. Have a great day.